Oh, yes. I'm just thinking about the possibilities. See the American dream. Yeah, possibilities are endless. hmm you can own property, you can have possessions, and you have the possibility of the rights being enforced so that you can do what you know you have the legal right to do. Now there's possibility, right, and then there's insanity. Let's look at the difference between the two of them. Yeah. Such a total lack of reason, memory, and intelligence as prevents a person from understanding the nature and consequences of his or her acts. Now, I have what's known as possibilities. There are certain things that I possibly could do. Yeah. Let's say that you are going to continue to abuse your power. Yeah. Because it's insane, lacks total reason for me to appear in court when you have the evidence I didn't commit a crime. Right. That's what insane is. And your memory and your intelligence prevents you, the person, from understanding the nature and the consequences of your acts. Now, there's this possibility, right, that I could sue you for this. But as long as you continue to violate the laws because you do not refrain from doing what you know is wrong, yeah, you can continue to obstruct me from suing you. Now, there's a larger issue, right? The possibility of what I could do. Ooch. Let's say we're sitting here. I go to the doctor's appointment. Yeah. Doctor does or does not allow for a sleep study, but I explain that if I can get a prescription, I could go on welfare and I could have Medicaid pay for the actual CPAP machine. And I really want the sleep study because I keep, well, coughing and choking and vomiting at night, and I'm not able to sleep the way that I want to. Yeah. And there's a possibility that they might actually allow for that because of the bacterial pneumonia that I had. Yes. But you, as a court, are going to make me appear in court. Now let's look at the possibility. I have available myself going on welfare, yes, getting food stamps, getting on Medicaid, getting that free insurance that's available to any low income American citizen, yes, then getting a CPAP machine so that I can breathe. But then I have another problem. After I go to the doctors on Monday, I'm going to the Housing Resource Center, yes, because it's 3 day or vacate, pooch, as in you need to pay. Now, your possibility was that you are in control because you're the ones that pay. hmm Now, I know having a CPAP machine in a homeless shelter is, well, it's frustrating because you can't keep it there, right? I'd have to carry it around with me everywhere. And that would be a lot of pain and suffering to not have a room to sleep in where I could plug it in at night. Yes. And then I could sleep because of my breathing, yes, being regulated. Look at the possibilities. On Monday, yes, they could deny me my sleep study. Yes. Then they could deny me rental assistance when I go to the Housing Resource Center. Yes. Even though I'm being evicted. Yes. I'm going to lose my deposit. The deposit that OLECAP paid for. Yes. And then I won't get a sleep study. I won't get a CPAP machine. Yes. And I will end up coughing and puking for the rest of my fucking life. See the possibilities. Now, what's insane? The insane is the total lack of reason, memory, and intelligence. Yeah. A right is threefold: of property, possession, and possibility. This is one possibility of what could happen in the next couple of days. Yes. Now, 1110. Pope. The possibilities. See, You don't know what's going to happen until the actual day and time. Yeah. I can document all the lawsuits I want, and as long as you continue to be the insane police department, yeah, you can continue to obstruct me. The insanity of those that are in law enforcement. Now, we have what's known as the oath. Let's look at the possibilities for those that are in the state legislature. Those that are judges and justices. Yeah. Those that are elected to office that are in Congress. I put my signature on this one because it is in Latin, jus gerondi forma verbis defer, reconvenit, und enim sensum habra debe udus invocare, Gratius 230. Yeah. The form of taking an oath, differs in words, yet agrees in meaning, for it ought to have this sense that the deity be invoked. Yeah. Now, I've noticed that different states have different oaths of office. Washington State says to the best of your ability. The Congress's oath of office has something to do without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. Yeah. Then each and every state has those oaths that the meaning, the agreement of the meaning of every oath of office should be that you do support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Yeah. Now, why don't you get me every oath? Yes, from each and every state of the United States, for every judge in every county. Oh. From every Supreme Court justice in every state of the United States. Yes. And then all of those in Congress, those in the executive branch, and those in the judicial branch of the United States of America. Yeah. Now, this oath might differ in words because each state has a small change of exactly what the word says. Yes. But it should agree in its actual meaning for every person that has to be sworn in before they can take an actual office. Now, get me those appointed. You can get me those elected. For every one of them that has sworn or affirmed in each and every state of the United States, inclusive of territories, possessions, yes, and reservations. The agreement of every oath of office should have the same meaning that when you know of the insanity of not supporting and defending the Constitution, yeah, it should mean that I could sue you for the actual knowledge of fraud. Yes. Yes. Not supporting the state constitutions. Yes. Not defending the rights of every citizen. Yes. And not enforcing the actual requirements of the law. Now, at the time of your swearing in, oath, or affirmation, it ought to have this sense. You should have thought about this, though you might not have sworn, but you should have affirmed that your personal deity be invoked. Now, for a lot of those that say, for God so help me, and we can look at the oath. I probably could find a copy of it someplace in the actual books that I have. Yes. I think you should start talking to the deity that you should have invoked, because I tell you right now,